Hello Legionnaires and welcome back. We're here with some more Rome 2 siege action for you today, and today we do have another glorious siege for you here. We are seeing two Romes, one on the attack, one on the defense. We have original Rome, the best, the greatest of all Romes here, taking on the offensive, and it's actually going up against, it looks like, Pompey's Rome here with some plebs. Man in the wall, I love that. They are... looks like they're going to be sacrificed though as the tortoises come in, and oh my gosh, those poor plebs, they just start falling down the walls there, rip in pieces of them. Oh, this is going to be painful for them. Let's just wait for this to happen. Oh, there they go. It does look funny, just seeing them flapping as they fall. But yes, we do have on the attack, we have original Rome. He looks like he will be taking on a mix of Suebi and Pompey's Rome. And we have a Nabatea and Macedon also on the attack. Defending, we have Suebi, Pompey's Rome, and Galatia. So yeah, a good selection of factions. Pompey's Rome is a DLC faction, so I always am a bit dubious about it being in like replays, like DLC factions being replays, because they usually have different stats, better stats. I mean, these gladiators have some nice stats, 67 attack, but I don't think that's any different to say like normal gladiators. But yeah, got plebs on the wall now fighting against Astarte. Can't see this really being a fair fight for the plebs, but yeah, we will see if they can kill even a single Astarte man. We'll see. They do. I feel like that's a success. I'll also leave up the unit info so you guys can actually see like what kills people are getting, because you guys requested that, and it certainly is a good way to keep track of like who's doing well before you get to the end of the game. We have some Legionary cohort over here as well. They're now mucking about trying to do their thing. And it looks like, yeah, I mean, it looks like the plan of the Romans is to knock down as many, make as many holes as possible. Macedon's also going to do the same. I imagine Romans probably just brought a bunch of tortoises and said, "Here you go, guys, have fun." Because I know certainly like Nabatea cannot bring them. Macedon might be able to. I'm not really sure. We have mercenary veteran hoplites here holding the breach point against Nabatea. I wouldn't have said Nabatea is a great attacking faction in my opinion. I think they're quite spirit orientated. They have got some decent axes, but I still don't believe they're going to try and break through. But yeah, if you're enjoying the Rome 2 action and would like to see some more, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment show your support. It really does help out the channel. And if you've got any glorious Rome 2 replays, feel free to send them into my Discord. The link's down below in the description. This was sent in by a fellow sub who said that it was a really, really good siege, and he sent it to me not once but twice. It was that good. He was like, "Pope, you need to watch this one. They do well." So I'm going to make sure that we, I was like, I've got to show it off now. Yeah, mercenary peltas over here trying to help. You don't often see these guys being brought, and it's interesting to see them in the action. Obviously, they have a lot more Javis being a peltas unit than the average unit. Like, most units just have like 1 to 2 javelin volleys in them. Peltas obviously will have like 8 or 9. Yeah, these noble swords getting in behind. They're actually getting into these mercenary thurios here. How many do they have actually? Ammunition 7. There you go. Yeah, they're getting into the back lines here already. These thurio spears can't deal with the noble swords. I'm kind of surprised. Noble swords are their best sword infantry for Nabatea, but I wouldn't have said they were still that great. We've got Legionary cohort here losing to sword masters. Wow, I mean, Suebi is really throwing in the elites. And we've got gladiators in here as well. Look at them. Look badass they do. Yeah, the Legion cohort should be, well, probably will lose out. Whether we're going to see Syrian archers in a moment come and flank, like from the walls, shoot over the walls and try and help against his gladiators. Gladiators also, I feel like, are a bit of a shock faction. You can see the stats there quickly. 61 melee attack. They've also got, well, 60 melee defense, but very little armor and health. So definitely one of those units that I feel like you send in, but you don't send in for a long, long period. They definitely give me a shocking sort of vibe. Heavy hitters, but that's it. Yeah, they're actually retreating the legionaries now. Whether they're going to send in the fresh Astarte, it looks like that is the plan. And there is archer fire coming in. I did see a couple of arrows fly over the wall. So it looks like the Syrians are going to try it. Yep, you can see the arrows now darting past. Seems like they are going to try and influence that fight a little bit. The gladiators are starting to drop ever so slowly. Yeah, there they go. Anyway, we will go and have a look and see what else is going on. Macedon has landed quite successfully. It looks like they're going to get in fairly easily here. They're not going to have to worry about any sort of fight at the walls. They brought a lot of militia hoplites, actually. Whether they just low funds this game, which might be. Yeah, I'm going to say this might have been a low fun game because Macedon spent a lot of money on militia hoplites. I don't know what the funds were, but looking at Macedon's army, not high. Lots of militia hoplites here. I mean, Rome can usually bring like decent troops for a good price. And a lot of them, like Astarte. Lots of breaking here actually going. Plebs and veteran hoplites breaking to the noble swords unit here. Pompey's Rome on this side here is really struggling. I mean, it is the weakest of the DLC Romes. If you ever played, I forgot what the campaign's even called. It's just called like something to do with Octavian and Antony. I can't remember what it's called. That's actually awful. I haven't played that campaign in ages. I cannot remember what it is. I know that Joe on it is doing a glorious Octavian Rome campaign at the moment. That's definitely worth checking out. The Pompey's Rome at that point is like tiny. I know they start with just like a tiny little bit of the empire. They have like Sardinia and then Sicily, and that's it maybe. Maybe not even Sicily. Gladiators in this choke point here though as well. How many kills are they getting? 53. I don't know how many the other one got. 77. They're not exactly doing insane right now, but they are helping to kick out these Nabateans out of the breach point. So that's a bit of a win. And look at this. I hadn't even been paying attention. And we have a Galatian sally out here by mercenary Cappadocian Cav. Also noble horse. Rome is actually bringing over Cav here to match him. We've got Equites here and a Legatus. So it looks like this is going to be the matchup here. And we've got Chariots. Don't know if Chariots really will be able to stop the cavalry, but they might be more of a hindrance. We've also got Desert Hoplites here ready to go. I'm surprised that maybe Nabatea didn't bring any pikes, because they would then be... Well, I mean, Macedon could as well, but the pikes could be quite handy. But here we go, a charge going in. The Equites been super aggressive. I'm surprised. But maybe they're hoping to get their infantry involved, get Nabatea's infantry involved in this fight. Yeah, here they go. There's a hoplites getting involved. So the spears will support those Roman cav quite nicely. And yeah, it looks like Glacier is going to go for these archers here. He's getting some nice charges in there. Very nicely done. If you can kill these guys, that'll be a huge win. These are Nabatean heavy archers. They're pretty good. You can see the Legatus, I think, is trying to charge in after him as well. I think he killed the Roman general, even bigger of a win. I was seeing a charge there from the noble horse general. He charged in. He hit noble swords. Oh, yeah, not a great unit to be throwing into a cav fight. If it's on its own like that. If you want some spears. Yeah, the Cappadocians, I imagine, losing yet. The general for Galatia is in trouble as well. He can't stay in here forever. He's doing damage to that noble sword, which is great. Oh, he's actually routing this desert hoplite. Oh my gosh, are they going to actually turn that around? They might. They have routed some of the archers as well. I think the attackers actually have done a terrible job in dealing with this sally out. They've done a really poor job. Stab them up, boys. Stab them up. Look at that. You've got archers routing. The spears nearly routed, but I hadn't quite. Oh. And it looks like they're going to get one of the cav units, which is a good win. Besides, Chariot is starting to get some kills. Also, the other mercenary Cappadocian over here routing more archers. It's a huge win. The general here as well keeps just slamming into spear units here. Wouldn't say this usually works, but apparently the desert hoplites just can't take a charge. I mean, the medium spears, I feel like they should be able to. 130 kills this general's got. He's doing well. Over here as well, these gladiators still alive, still kicking. They've got 80 odd kills. Legion cohort still losing in these fights down here against the Bloodsworn and the Swordmasters. And Glacier now is engaged over here with Rome. Rome from slamming on in with his legionary cohort. see whether the Romans can break through there. They might be able to. Looks like they are winning. Macedon as well seems like he's clearing out some of these Galatian swords with his militia hoplite here. Now we've got Spear Levy getting involved. They have also got the support of an archer tower here, do the defenders. So that might ever so slightly help. A glorious archer tower up there. But yeah, Macedon really forced themselves to go through a single choke point right now. They could go all the way around and assault this other spot. The defenders are ready for them. They've got Galatian swords here, they've got Bloodsworn. So they are ready. It looks like Macedon is quite happy just to try and smash through one point, unite up with Rome. It probably will be a good strategy. Looks like, yeah, I mean, they had success there against the Galatian swords. They're just going up against Levy Freeman now. They are not going to have any problems with them. These legionaries will eat them for breakfast. It started going in there, getting a nice flanking charge. Javi's going in. Yeah, Spear Levy are losing decisively. Now, they really should commit these Galatian spears if they're going to try and save that point. Looks like they are going to try and send more troops over in this direction. Celtic tribesmen up now. So yeah, they really committed to this choke point, it seems. They're not going to give this up easily. I mean, I guess after that choke point, it is pretty difficult. There's a lot more ways into the city. I mean, Pompey's Rome... I was about to say Pompey's Rome is holding here, but I don't know if he is. These side chariots are in here, and they got 300 kills. Oh my gosh. Chariots go BRRR, am I right? Gosh. Yeah, he's going to charge through that Swordmaster like it was never there. Look at the unit drop. Went from 160 to 100. Oh my gosh, those side chariots are unstoppable. Over 400 kills now. I mean, chariots are good. They can, like, change games, but my gosh, is that good. Roman general here might be in trouble. 13 men. He's routing. His noble horse still really healthy. I don't know if the Roman general's actually dead. No, just Emmy's routing. He's not dead yet. He might be about to, though. If he pulls out a combat like that, you can see the noble horse trying to chase him. I don't know. He might be dead. Oh no, Galatia's general's just died though. General recently died. I'm just keeping an eye on it. Yeah, like it is. Seems like that the Roman general has just about survived. That is huge for Galatia. Galatia's not got much left. He's got some more better elites back here. Those legionaries. Actually, Suebi's got a lot in reserve. Looks like they're looking like they're just going to defend this final choke point with Sacred Band. I didn't realize. Can they bring Sacred Band, or is he? I think he's brought whatever he likes here. I don't know if Pompey's Rome can. He should not be able to bring Sacred Band. This is a Carthaginian unit, so he's glitched in some of his own units here, as Pompey's Rome. That's for sure. An Evercardi cohort might be able to bring them. I don't know if you can bring them as a general unit though. I don't know. I don't think I've ever played Pompey's Rome, but I'm definitely pretty sure you cannot bring Sacred Band. My gosh. So, looks like the defenders are probably going to have to start thinking about retreating. These Celtic tribesmen here. They need to get out of there. Get these Galatian swords out of there as well. They're healthy units. I mean, they're just going to get mowed down here by side chariots if they're not careful. Which he's already doing. He's going into more Galatians. Oh, gosh. Quicker than I can catch up with them. Oh my gosh, yeah, these poor Syrian archers getting mowed down. Oh, and now the Celtic tribes can go. The spears might be able to counter them, but he's still going to rout a couple of Galatian swords. And I think he's got the archers as well, yeah. Maybe the spears won't stop him. They really don't look like they are. Yeah, they're actually going to rout them. Oh my gosh. These chariots are going absolutely insane. Over 600 kills. They've done him very, very well. 700 kills. Jesus. Spears here trying to desperately hold the line. This is a mass of Romans and Macedonians here trying to break through. It's a nasty combination. Yeah, they're done for. At least they're retreating on this side as well, giving up their losses already. Longbow hunters here. I think they've been shot at by someone, but I'm not sure who. lost a lot of troops. Rome's going over here. I presume there's maybe like a cap point. Yeah, there is over here. Rome's just going to send some Hastati, go and capture that. Help with morale. Very, very useful. Is this the... Yeah, this is the 700, like, kills on the side chariots. Still got 9 out of 12. It's still got fairly high numbers. That's pretty nasty. It needs to rest up a little bit. It's tired. And then send it back in. It can do very, very good stuff. Don't know where the rest of Nabatea is going. I think they were just getting rid of this noble horse. Whether they think that the general's still alive, I'm not sure. They've wiped out the unit now, I think, though. But Nabatea is basically finished, which is something. Rome's looking pretty banged up, but still has some pretty healthy infantry. Macedon is probably the healthiest of the 3 attackers at this point. And it looks like they're getting ready for another assault. So I'm just going to make a cut, because I don't think the defenders are going to attack anytime soon, and I don't think the attackers can catch them. So I'm going to make a cut until the fighting recommences. So I'll see you guys in a moment. So we are back. It was very, very quick. I just totally forgot that the chariots could still catch these guys. The chariots have now died. They literally got javied by these Bloodsworn. I thought they were going to be like, nah, they're going to try and get the Bloodsworn back. But instead they turned them around, javied, which was actually a pretty good idea. It countered and just annihilated that side chariot. And then they just charged in and mopped up the remains. So they have got rid of the chariots now, which is a win. But that is, again, probably the only bit of fighting that looks like it's going to take place at the moment. Well, I say that. There's going to be like a small fight over here between some spear levy and some militia hoplites. So I guess we can watch that as they fight in the bushes. We can just go Control F and we can get rid of all the foliage, just like that. Magic! I'm actually trying to think of what this map is. I think it's... actually, I can't remember actually what the name of this map is. I thought for a moment it was Tarsus, but it's not Tarsus. I can't remember what city it is that has like this just destroyed bit of wall here. It does throw me off. Yeah, I'm not sure. If anyone can remember, I generally cannot remember. I'm awful at Rome 2 maps these days. But yeah, I definitely recognize the map. Just can't put my name on what the name of it is. Put my finger on the name of it. That's what I'm going to say. Not my name on the finger of it. But there you go. Anyway, it seems like that fighting again is over. So I'm going to make another cut until it recommences. I just thought I'd show you guys that the chariots had died, because otherwise they've taken the show so far. They would have just disappeared. Would have been very strange. So we are back, and the fighting has begun once again. These first cohort killing off the longbow hunters. It looks like the Romans are getting ready for an assault, though. The OG Romans, anyway, not the Pompey pretenders. So yes, I was actually admiring some of the kills on these Romans. I mean, he's got 108, he's got 193, this is starting. This Legion cohort has 209 kills. Oh boy, the Romans have been doing some hard work here. 116. Yeah, they got some good kills. They're doing very, very well. Does look like Rome is getting ready for an assault. Whether he's going to go into this spear wall first, we will see. It is like a in shield wall. It's actually look kind of cool on the steps in shield wall. I'll give it that. They are preparing. Hold the wall, man. Or not hold the wall. Hold the steps. This is the site that they have to deal with. An army of Romans assembling in front of them. They've got a scorpion to support them. I'm surprised that... What are they doing? I wouldn't fiddle with it. Just keep firing it. Keep firing the scorpion. Unless they don't believe that the sheer wall's going to hold, but you can always throw out more troops, like the club levy. Keep that scorpion in place. I mean, what are they firing at? Militia hoplites? I wouldn't bother firing them. I'd fire at like the Hastati or these Romans back here, these legionaries. Hit those guys. I mean, this is a fresh legionary cohort back here. What are they doing over here? Militia hoplites bizarrely going round the side of the city. I don't know what their plan is. The Cretans up here are trying to shoot down these longbow hunters. I don't know if they're going to be able to get great kills. They all look like they're protected by the wall, but they're getting the odd kill. Yeah, I wouldn't be wasting ammunition on the militia hoplites. I'd be trying to shoot down these Cretans if I could. But here we go. Looks like it's going to be Macedon that maybe goes in first. And in they go, Macedon. Getting slowed on the sharp stones, and in they go against these spear wall. I mean, it's not going to be an exciting charge or an exciting battle. It's just spears on spears. Yeah, the militia hoplites. I mean, they're very heavy spears against medium spears. I don't know who would win that. I'm going to say that probably the spear wall is going to win that fight. I mean, melee attack, they have 25. Melee defense, 122. I mean, that's very, very nice. Yeah, there's no way that the spear wall's been broken through. Why are they flanking around so far? Are they just capturing the gates or something, maybe? Surely they're aware there's only one way into this damn citadel. And it's going to be a grindy assault on this citadel, that's for sure. Yeah, Spear will win decisively. They're going to have to send some swords up here or something to try and break through. Something that's got better melee attack. Also, I mean, most of the militia hoplites bizarrely have gone to the side of the steps. And they're merging through the ground. What is this sorcery? I don't understand what's happening. Clearly, they've been feeding their soldiers something strange in Macedon. Spear will now combat even winning decisively. Yeah, they need someone else in there soon. Whether there's archers appear supporting that fight, there might be club. I wouldn't even throw these club level up. Don't tire them out for no need. Spear will doing fine. Yeah, they've retreated the Scorpion. Getting shot at? Is that what they're worried about? Yeah, maybe. I think that is what it is. I think that is the issue. There's some Cretan archers on the Rhodian slingers over here, and I think they're trying to shoot the Scorpion. So I think that's why they keep retreating it. Fair enough then. It's an expensive bit of equipment they brought up. Spear wall also now getting shot at, I think, by those Rhodian slingers. That's just trying to even up the fight. The bodies are starting to pile up on this stairway. Look at them. Dropping like flies now with those spear wall troops. And the Macedonians are running for their lives. Send up the Romans, I say. They're already in the marching column. They're ready to go. All testudos. I like they're in testudo. Like a testudo is going to stop them from being shot at by a Scorpion. I like their belief. That was a pretty good insult. That was a very good insult. Basically saying his someone's mum has just been having sex with centurions. There you go. Another spear wall reforms, and I imagine their missile block is pretty good while in shield wall like this. They do look awesome. Now we wait, I think, for the next assault. And it looks like it's going to be more militia hoplites and Romans. I mean, if they got the Romans to the side, they could maybe javi into them if they still have javies. I mean, also, I mean, I don't know. It's a shame that they can't flank up here. I mean, that's the same slope that they could go up. They're literally going up a similar angle, just with no steps. On this side here, it's a shame they can't, because that would then get around that choke point, make it a little bit easier. Do find it strange that they're firing at the militia hoplites, the defenders. Definitely is not worth your time, to be honest. You want to be killing. Well, I mean, they've got some elites back here. Have the Macedonians. Well, not elites, but they're more elite troops. The thorax swords. Oh, there's Praetorian Guard back here as well. I'll definitely need to save some ammo for them. What else have we got? Royal Peltas. They got some pretty good troops back here. Levy Pikemen as well. You want to save money for that, save ammo for them. And Thracians. So yeah, hopefully they are keeping hold of some ammo, because there are some pretty nasty troops back there that Macedon has yet to bring up. Speaking of Macedon, he's back in the fight here with his militia hoplites fighting the spear wall. And this is it. It's just one choke point now it's turned into. It's turned into a very untactical battle. Oh, I could put it like that. mean, unless the Romans... Oh, I don't know. Maybe they can get up here. They can, in fact, get up here. Okay, there you go. I did think it must be, like, the elevation is not that, like, different to just the stairway. And there you go. The attackers have learned something, and then now I'd be swarming up troops. I'd be getting even more units than 2 units up here. Yeah, Macaron is, look at him. He's getting his thorax up here. Smart man. You need to get as much, like, as many resources now into this choke point, or like up here, to just try and make this worthwhile. Sacred Band, I'll be mobilized quickly. So yeah, Pompey's Rome sending in his final few units. He's glitched in units, I'm pretty sure. I don't believe there's any way that a Roman faction can bring Sacred Band. Militia hoplites going in. Start stabbing up, boys. Looks like we've also got Blood Swarm coming in as well, maybe to get that counter charge. It looks like they might be getting it, actually. Militia hoplites doing very well. Sacred Band winning their fight. Excellent. Yeah, in come the thorax, and now it's turning into a proper grind fight in this choke point here. Got Hastati getting gunned down as well. Again, like I said, just save ammo. It's Hastati are not your main threat. You've got stuff inside the city that can kill them. It's the Praetorians I'll be worried about. It's just a nasty, nasty fight down here. The defenders definitely outnumber the attackers in this choke point fight. I hope you guys are enjoying the battle. It's certainly been a fun one. And I mean, it's been good to see Pompey's Rome in action. I mean, we've had some great kills for Nabatea. Pompey's Rome's done a fairly good job, and it's nice to see a very unique faction. Yeah, I don't believe these Avocati. Maybe you can bring Avocati as a general unit. Maybe. But yeah, it's great to be back with Rome too. I do need to try and get some more sieges out for it. It is excellent. Got the Hastati going in here. It's just a bit of a grind. Let's put the foliage back on. The ambiance. Gutting that damn thorax sword. Love none of it. Sacred Band, how are they doing? 56 kills. They don't exactly get kills. They're not they're great at holding the line. They're not exactly a killing machine. This one's got 84 kills, but it's starting to lose. Whether that's because fresh Romans are up, I don't know. Well, fresher Romans. Problem with Sacred Band and just any hoplite unit, you've got to make sure they don't get flanked. I know it's kind of hard to imagine they would in this choke point, but you can see that the front line is it's further on this side here, and you can see the Hastati are trying to just charge into the side of these Bloodsworn, trying to get a flanking charge as well. It's probably why this Sacred Band is losing a little bit more, because it's been a bit more aggressive. There you go, looks like the, well, it seems like the line stabilized a little bit. The Sacred Band, 95 kills. They might get to 100, which would be a bit of a win for them. This one's doing very well. This one's, well, not doing very, very well in kills, but like, unit size and health, it's probably due to get 100 kills. They're sucking in a lot of troops right now. Nabatea is throwing in troops now. I mean, there is only one way in. It's just whether you want to blob up all your troops to try and break through. You are seeing Syrian archers now getting gunned down. I mean, it's not a bad idea. Archers could be very, very important late game. Got Syrian archers shooting Syrian archers. I wonder who they're killing. Yeah, they're slowly gunning them down. What we got back here? First cohorts. Yes, a healthy first cohort as well. Sacred Band is getting bloodied up, you know. I don't know. This Sacred Banner is probably about to break. There are sorry, not Oathsworn. There are Club Levy in the fight trying to hold the line. There are some Bloodsworn as well here. That will be, once there's Sacred Banner on, it will just be the general left for Pompey's Rome. He's nearly out of reserves. It's really just Swaby and Glacier that are holding the line. I mean, Glacier's got some good, very heavy swords in the Galatian Legionnaires here. I don't know if there's actually any Swordmasters left. I think they might have all been used up, but we've got Spear Wall. We've got plenty of Spear Wall, actually. I can hold the line for just about forever, as we've just seen already. As long as they don't get flanked, they can hold pretty well. Naked Sword's a good countercharge unit. Yeah, some good units at hand for the defenders. It's whether they can hold. The onslaught continues on this front line. I don't think the attackers have really made any ground. Owen got defenders sending archers. Oh, can't really see because the camera keeps getting in the way. But yeah, you can see archers down here, Syrian archers. You can see with their like conical helmets. They're in the battle now, so that's not a good sign. Archers running out of ammunition is always a bad thing for defenders. Well, and attackers. Just everyone. Here we go, we've got the general now coming in, Evocati cohort being thrown in onto this, well, the defender's right flank, the attacker's left. Just look weird seeing, like, Roman shields in blue. The blue Romans. How many kills did the Evocati got in that charge in? 40, nearly 50. We are seeing a lot of routing troops here for the attackers. A lot of Nabatean troops going, but they are kind of beaten. They're pretty much out of the game, I feel like anyway. Lots of missiles being fired in or thrown in. So Rome's obviously trying to make good use of all of his javelins before he goes in. And now we're seeing some big hitters come forward here. The Thracians are coming forward. We've got also Royal Peltas coming forward. Yeah, Macedon is not messing around now. But yeah, the attackers kind of running out of reserves. They've got Praetorians back here. It's one of the last few reserve units they got. Another fresh legionary unit still waiting in the wings. Yeah, the attackers kind of running low on boys. Galatian throwing it looks like a Galatian sword. Hopefully try and just hold the line. I feel like they've got enough troops in there at the moment. They don't want to tire troops out and, like, unnecessarily. Oh, I mean, we could look actually from a bird's eye view. The attacking line almost looks a bit thinner. Well, actually, no, the defending line looks definitely a lot thinner. Especially with those Thracians getting sent in there. They're not exactly the best scenario for them to be sent in. They need to get a good... They're a good flanking unit, I feel like, the Thracians. Or they needed to pull out every single, like, attacking unit before they sent in the Thracians. So they could have got their charge off pretty well. Because they've just charged into the back of their own troops. It's not helping them at all. You can see a few of them down here. It seems like they are getting some kills. I don't know really if... We'll keep an eye on them. How many kills they got? Mercy Thracians here. 37. And they've lost a few already, but they're doing okay. I think they would have done better if they'd let them get a proper charge off. All they got to do now, the defenders, is just run it for time. Defend for time. There's only, what, 70 minutes left of the replay? I mean, I think they've got enough to hold for 17 minutes. They just got to put these spear walls into the choke point. Oh, we've got a swordmaster here in the general, I guess, yeah. Yeah, they might have enough. They're going to have to bring up things like... They're going to have to hope at the attackers that they run out of ammunition soon to the defenders, so they can then bring up their pikes. But I don't think they brought up the best pike available to them, and also I don't think they brought enough. I think they could have brought more. Nabatea maybe should have brought pikes as well. I mean, with the factions they picked, the defenders, they weren't exactly going for pike warfare, and they didn't even like think to counter it. Like, Macedon definitely would bring pikes. It's one of their, like, strengths. And they didn't even think, oh, we'll bring a Hellenic faction with a pike unit, just in case we need it. But maybe they always planned to retreat to this choke point, and they thought, if we put pikes here, they'll just get shot to pieces. It might have always been their plan to retreat here. Oh, they're definitely nearly through, though, actually, at the attackers. Look at this. Like, the center here is like fully open. There's no one here defending, apart from that one sacred band that's just died there. But yeah, they just need to reform the line, just charge, just break through. And the spear will really, from the defender's point of view, they need to get into this choke point, defend it. We are seeing a counteroffensive now by Galatian legionaries. These Galatians trained in the way of the legions. They're good, but they're not quite legionary good, because hopefully Rome wasn't dumb enough to just train them as exactly as well. You'd always get to add a few secrets. So if they ever rebelled against you, you have a few sneaky ways to beat them. Thorax Sword's starting to waver here. Velites being sent up. I never see Velites, I swear, in these sieges. Or a cool Java unit. And they're going to retreat. Whether they're not getting good enough angles, I don't know. The general here, the Evocati cohort's still here. Oh, are they leaving this area open to get good volleys, maybe? I don't know. So that certainly was a good volley, though. Those Celtic skirmishes did really nicely. We got a fresh Legion cohort on the way up. Yeah, the Javis actually are annihilating these Astadi. Fighting away, boys. How many kills have those skirmishers got? 60's not bad, actually. Oh, there's a tiny sacred band line holding these guys back now. I think the Scorpion as well. The Scorpion crew's got in. Every man will matter in this seed battle. Get him into the choke point. I think they're just going to leave this area open. I think they're going to maybe box up a little bit more, let them in a little bit. I don't know. Seems like they're not so intent on redefending this. Well, I say that as both two defending factions send in some troops. Galatian Legionnaires and then Evocati going in. It seems like they are going to kind of try and hold on to here. But Swaby looks like he'd rather just sit back and box up this area here. Just not let the attackers through any further. It's not a bad idea. And it certainly looks like the attackers are running out of actual infantry. They've just sent in another legionary cohort. They've got the Praetorians left, and we've got the pikes left. And that's really it. And there's the levy hoplite over here, but I can't, or militia hoplite. I can't see that changing the game too much. They also brought a Scorpion, did Macedon. Did not even see it, and I think that's a strange thing to bring on the attack. Fight on, legionnaires of Galatia. Kill these fake Roman legionaries. Oh, looks like we're setting in the spear wall now. Don't know if it's a smart idea to do it this way or whether to send them in. Oh, now they go into their shield screen. That's a smart idea. Yep. Do not want to have them fighting in a well, without their shield screen, basically. They would get annihilated. The Romans are trying to push them back. Not really having great success, but some. Gosh, Rome 2 is great. No wonder it's one of the most popular Total Wars around. It really is just an excellent, excellent game. You can see here, Galatian legionaries are about to die. They're going to need to send some more troops in there. Oh, looks like Swaby is setting in spear wall on this side as well. Again, spear wall should hopefully slow down the enemy and bring them almost to a snail's pace of an attack. There you go. Rome looks like he's actually going to retreat. He's going to leave the... oh no, he's cycling troops out. Okay. The Praetorians are here. In go the elites. And these guys are going to start slicing and dicing. They might just kill everything in their path. How are these all doing? They're doing okay. Casualties sustained. Combat even. Looks like they're almost pushing through a little bit though. Does the Praetorian unit, I won't lie. It does look like it's taking... Well, I say that. It's winning decisively. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, look at it. It's just like not stopping. But there's units like way up here. Oh my gosh. Just getting... The Praetorians are barely dying. Oh my god. Exhausted though. How are they exhausted? They've just got into the fighting. Oh, rip in peace that guy. He got speared through his shield. That's impressive. Looks like the Praetorians are going to retreat. They got 172 kills in that charge. They took a fair few losses, but it's definitely still worth it. They need to do a few more like that. The Romans over here are still dueling away. They got their Royal Peltas helping them out. Still no success in breaking through. The Galatian legionnaires hold strong. I just don't understand why the attacks haven't gone through this choke point here. It's like a big gap here. Stretch the defenders a bit more. I can see why no one sends through the prize Praetorians, but maybe send up the... What have we got here? Oh, companion cav. Definitely do not send them in. Send up the pikes maybe through the gap. As long as they don't get flanked. Seems like the defenders are out of archers though. This mercenary Syrian archer I think has its... No, they got bows out. They have ammo. Best way to be able to tell whether a unit has ammunition. If they have a sword out, it means they've run out of ammo. If they've got their bow out, they still have ammo. But yeah, I mean, why don't you send the Romans, this Roman cohort, just send it through the gap here. Just try and stretch them a little bit. I think they've cycled out their troops because they're going to send in the Praetorians in a second to do the exact same on this side. I don't know what they did, but it was definitely a bit devious. What javies here they're going to throw instead? They need to be careful about throwing javies, to be honest. They are just going to throw them into the back of their own allies' peltas here if they're not careful. Oh, here come the Praetorians again. So I feel like they got the order to go after these spear wall, but they did not. They're going in again on this this flank here. Keep slicing and dicing. That sacred band's nearly broken, finally. Actually, this has been insane. It's been in here since the very start of this choke point fight. It's got 150 kills. Not done bad. Better than those Galatian legionnaires who've been in there half the time that the sacred band has. And they've got like half the kills. So Evocati's done okay, but not excellent. Praetorians up to 231. And they're now getting jabbed in the side. This is how they're going to kill these guys, I think. We've only lost 30 troops. And here we go, pikes now moving up as well. They've got no counters to the pikes. So yeah, that's going to be pretty tough for the defenders to deal with. I'm not sure how they deal with it. They're going to have to try and break troops elsewhere and then flank around. Here we go. The pikes start poking. Oh, we got a... What is this unit? Hex bearers in here. I did wonder if I could hear like the women like women shouting, and I was like, I haven't seen any women units yet, but here they are, the hex bearers. One of the couple of the female units that this way we have, and they're just getting impaled by these pikes. Kebabbed, you may say. Yeah, I can't see the levy pikemen having an issue there. Romans definitely broken through here though. Look at this. Praetorians are not slowing down. They are starting to lose. We've lost nearly 60 troops. This is one bloodied up Praetorian, but it's not slowing down. They're still getting kills. They need to rely on a bit of a mass rout soon, because there ain't much left for the attacks on the infantry side of things. Bring up that Roman ballista crew. Bring it up. Get the archers in here if they've got no ammo. Get them in the fight. They're going to be needed. You might as well just get everything up. I don't know. The Praetorians turned their back for a moment. I wonder if they were done, but they're not. Pikes at 92 kills. They're doing well, actually. Probably even better now that there's Romans supporting them. Get a bit of an aerial view. Watch the pikes struggle on in this choke point. Again, Rome's retreating. Well, it looked like he was. Sending the Legionary cohort back in. I mean, I'm going to imagine these Praetorians at 367 kills. Oh my. Yeah, they can't stop slicing and dicing these damn Suebi troops. And Suebi can't stop them. I mean, they are the Emperor's bodyguard after all. It will be pretty hard to stop them. All I'm seeing right now is Suebi troops dropping left, right, and center. These Praetorians are just machines. I don't know if they can kill all these sword masters though in these spear wall. Oh, and they've not run out of ammo or something. The Velites. Okay. I mean, they could. This raw peltas isn't really needed here. They can send that in to join the fight against that sword master general. It's like a blitzkrieg here. I mean, it's the slowest blitzkrieg ever, but they are just blitzing through these Suebi troops here. with ease. The Hex Bearers, though, to be fair, for a light infantry unit, they're holding on a lot better than I expected. Come the Royal Peltas again. I wonder if you just pathfinding is just a bit of a pain in the middle. So I literally have not seen a single unit attempt it. I don't know why. Oh, here we go. Spear Levy and Longbow Hunter starting to waver. We're not going to see a mass rout now, are we, from the defenders? Balance power is way out of their favor. Then you get these naked swords in there somewhere. Counter charge. Oh, this is their chance now. The pikes are reorganizing. They're reforming. That's the chance for the most vulnerable. Got Pompey's general here. So you can see that Levy pikeman unit, if it advances, it can get flanked. It's risky. I don't think it's worth it. There you go. Rome is actually getting in there, and it looks like he's going to get in amongst the Levy pikemen. Oh, I was going to say when they're not forming up, but they have just slammed their pikes down. Here we go, a charge from the companion cav coming. I'm surprised they're not going for the spear wall here. Oh, they just went for an absolute mega charge though onto Pompey's general here. Got a really nice charge off there, very well done. Killing the Hex Bearers as well, but they need to get a good charge to the spear wall because now look at this, the pike is getting flanked and it's in all sorts of trouble. And that was clearly evident that if it kept pushing forward, it was going to be in trouble. It needed more infantry support. There wasn't enough really to give it. That's the problem they have at this late stage now of the game, the attackers. There you go. I mean, the general for Macedon is going to keep cycling. He's going to try and do his best. The spear wall is losing. There's also naked swords down here. There's all sorts. A pike is gone. So that's one of their secret weapons gone. Swordmasters are cutting down these Praetorians. They're down to 40 men left. And they've nearly broken through the attackers, but it might just be a little too late. They might just have like one or two infantry units too few, I think, to break through. These archers coming up definitely would be a massive help as well. They really need to send those in. They've been keeping them back in reserve. I don't know if they have ammo. But there you go, a costly victory. I think the defenders won on time. So well done to everyone that took part in this siege battle. It was sent in by Bulk, who was playing as Pompey's Rome. I mean, his general did a pretty decent job, 145 kills. His Peltas, 129 kills. Got the Gladiators here getting 182, 116 kills. Some solid kills for them. And then he's got his veteran hoplites over here getting 145 kills. And then his Sacred Band, which I'm not sure how he's brought them. I don't honestly think this faction can bring them. Getting 146 kills. And then we got Zocca here playing as Swaby. 173 kills with the Swordmasters. Then 106 with the German Scorpion. His Longbow Hunter's getting 138 kills, 109 kills. Then we've got Bloodsworn here getting 106 kills, 116 with the Club Levy. And then we've got Swordmasters here getting 114 kills, actually outscored by Club Levy. That is a rough sight to see. Then we have Spear Wall here with 104 kills. Then we have Lash playing as the Galatian player, and he got 364 kills with his Noble Horse General, which is very, very good. 176 kills with the Cappadocian Archers, 208 with the Syrian Archers, 187 with another. His Legionnaires getting 129 kills. His Galatian Spears getting 110, and his Galatian Swords, it looks like just under 100 kills, is the best there. And then we have Megan Fox playing as Nabatea, getting 775 kills with his Scythe Chariots. By far and away one of the best kills I've seen for Chariots ever in a multiplayer game. His Noble Sword's getting 196 kills. His Axe Warrior's getting 225 kills. And one of his Nabatean Axe Warriors on here also got 143 kills. Then we have Sensei PH playing as Macedon, getting 98 kills with his champion cavalry. His Greek Scorpion getting 112 kills. His Rhodian Sting is getting 149 kills. Pikeman here getting 289 kills. And then 123 kills with the Militia Hoplites. 377 kills with the Royal Peltasts. And then his Thorax Swords getting 170 kills. And then we have Golden Eagle playing as the final army, the Roman army here, getting 126 kills with his Syrian Archers, the best of those. He got 305 kills with his Legionary Cohort, very, very nice. 462 kills with the Praetorian Guard, oh boy. Hastati getting 193 kills, and then, I mean, what else he got done here? It's like, all his Hastati did well, actually, 158. And then his first cohort's 172 kills, 263 kills there. But there you go, guys. That is today's Rome 2 Siege battle. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support. And I'll see you guys in the next one.